What's up, babies? So I know this, I said this vid's gonna be really long. Kind of lies, probably like 20-30 minutes maybe. Yeah, final day. I just got done with my massage. I scheduled a haircut appointment for 3:30. I didn't really think about scheduling beforehand. I got everything packed, everything ready to go. I'll just go get the haircut and then go straight to the airport. I'm gonna go get lunch after and make this video. I just gotta get out of this room somewhat soon. I've just changed into my final outfit. So I know this is gonna be like really random, but obviously I said I would do my Christopher Nolan ranking. So we're gonna bring up all the Christopher Nolan movies. We're gonna do that ranking really quick, and then I'm gonna go into the time here in Bangkok. So in first place, I think the best movie he's made is Tenet. Crazy take, I know. I think it's Tenet, Inception, Oppenheimer, The Prestige, Interstellar, The Dark Knight, The Odyssey, Insomnia, Memento, The Dark Knight Rises, and Batman Begins, and then Dunkirk. Obviously, if you guys want to know like the full rankings, you can like, that was in order, so one to whatever, I think it's 1 to 12. You guys can actually like go and look at what I ranked 1 to 12, but that was just the order. I didn't actually say, but you guys can use your big brains to know and figure out what I ranked. Next, we're gonna rank classes here that I enjoyed. So these are classes that I participated in a good amount of times, not just like once or twice. So my favorite class by far, I can't even say by far because I didn't enjoy one more. I think my favorite class was beginner MMA, mostly because I am a beginner. It's George, it's Frank. You mix in strikes with takedowns. It's a good way to kind of get introduced to combos into takedowns, and it's just a fun class. You get some live rounds. It's not super hard, not super easy. It's just a good, nice class. Next, I would probably say wrestling fundamentals. Che's an amazing teacher. That class is very fun. It's very tiring. It's good for wrestling. It's very important to learn the wrestling fundamentals and get better at wrestling through fundamentals. Next, I'll probably say mobility. It's the class I went to the most. It helped me on a level I can't even explain with my mobility and how I feel and how my body feels and how my joints, my muscles feel, everything like that. Then we'll have MMA wall work, a very fun, tiring, hard class, but it's very important because wall work is extremely important. Then we have striking for MMA. I really enjoyed this class. The only real issue is I forget the combos a lot, but I think overall the class is extremely fun and you get extremely better at switching stances while in motion, switching stances while punching, and just being a better fighter overall. And then my least favorite class, MMA grappling. I don't like jiu-jitsu. I like wrestling, but I don't like jiu-jitsu, so yeah, that kind of self-explanatory. And then finally, kettlebells. The only reason I rank kettlebells this low is because it didn't really do anything for MMA, maybe help me more explosive, but I really loved the class, and I might do kettlebells at home. My only thing is like, it was the least important class to me out of all of them, because I was here for MMA, mobility helps with MMA, and kettlebells kind of does, but not to the extent that all the other classes do. Next thing I'm just going to talk about, the experience overall. Incredible experience. From the first day to the last day, all 61 days technically, I've had an amazing time, an incredible experience training, an incredible experience, being here. Everybody I've met and trained with has been extremely supportive, helpful, kind, respectful, and a great training partner and great people to talk to and hang out with. It's made it so much less lonely and feel so much less shitty that I have people to hang out with and talk to. It's so awesome. Huge shout out to, again, all my friends at home for the support and, rooting me on. Huge shout out to my mom. I love you very much. Huge shout out to, my dad, my grandpa, who have both unfortunately passed away, but I know are looking down on me and in support of what I've done, and I know that they're here with me every day. I got to get my grandpa's chain fixed, and I have my dad on me at all times, and I know that they're looking down on me. I'm proud of what I've done. Huge shout out to all the coaches here, James, George, Frank, Anwar, Che, all amazing coaches, all doing a great job of creating champions and running an amazing, incredible, awesome, fun gym. It's the best 2 months of my life. It's the best experience of my life. I'm so excited to come home and keep doing MMA and then come back here, hopefully get signed to the Bang Tao team and start fighting for him. George was kind of like a father figure out here. I talked to him pretty much every day. Anytime I needed something, advice for something, he was there. Frank is just comedic relief. He's always just funny with me. He's serious with me and funny with me, and he just makes it a little more lighthearted. Che's just an amazing guy. He's so down to earth and so caring about people getting better at wrestling. James is an incredible mind for striking. His fluidness and the striking he teaches is so incredible. And Anwar, the movement of the body, the helping people be more agile and be more flexible and be more mobile is such an incredible thing because it's so littly focused on. And it's so important to actually target those things. Huge shout out to housekeeping and the staff here that keep the mats clean, that cook, that clean the rooms, that keep this place running. They're incredible. They're superheroes. They do so much. Huge shout out to Alex and Woody. I didn't really participate in strength and conditioning, and I didn't really participate in much jiu-jitsu, but they're also our co-owners of the gym, and they've done so much here, and they've done so much to, make this gym possible and make this gym an amazing place. I got to meet my greatest fighter, my favorite fighter of all time, Alexander Volkanovski here. I was really hoping I'd get that chance, and I did, and that's just an incredible thing that I got a picture with him. I got a picture with Rufy, another incredible fighter who was just awesome to get a picture with. I love watching him fight. I love the way he fights. Got a picture with Fazeev, another fighter I really enjoy watching. There's not a bad thing I can say. My body's tired, my body's beat up. I got 4 or 5 injuries that I'm probably gonna deal with for the next couple of weeks. But at the end of the day, this was so much fun. I learned so much in 2 months. Not doing any MMA at a gym, just hitting a punching bag and wrestling at home. I've become a fighter. I think I've made so much progress here, and it's such an incredible place. Would I recommend jumping straight here? Probably not. I'd recommend probably training at home a little bit and then coming here. But it was so worth it. I wouldn't trade this experience for anything in the entire world. If I could do this experience 10 times over again, I would do it 10 times over again. I am so excited to come back and do this again. I can't express enough how grateful I am for this opportunity, and that so many people in this world never leave their state, their country, their city, and I have gone across the entire world to train a sport that I had never trained before for 2 months, and it has been the most incredible and amazing experience of my life. I feel like I'm a better person. I still have flaws. I still have things I need to work on. My mental health isn't always the best. I don't treat people always the best. I make bad decisions. I say bad things, but and it's helped me so much, and I know that moving forward and keeping this discipline will help me become a better person in the future. And I'm so excited to keep fighting. I'm so excited to keep training, and it's just been such an incredible experience for 8 weeks to train. I didn't have a single week where I did less than 10 sessions. So I didn't have a single week where I did less than 2 sessions a day, which is pretty incredible. When you think about it, most people work out twice a day, so 10, and I didn't have a single week for 8 weeks where I did less than 10. In total, I probably did 120 to 150 sessions. It's probably closer to 150. But it's such an incredible experience. I just can't even express it enough how amazing it has been being here. It's just mind-blowing that I got this opportunity and I'm here. And it's sad, it's tough to leave, but I'm excited to go home. You know, I'm excited to see my mom, I'm excited to see my dog, I'm excited to see my boys. You know, another thing, I didn't, you know, TMI here, I didn't ejaculate out here for 2 months. I didn't drink alcohol for 2 months. I didn't smoke weed for 2 months. All things I do at home very actively, just being honest. I didn't do that for 2 months, and that was really tough, but so incredibly worth it, because it has helped so much with the training and focusing and putting my best foot forward in this training. And I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm keeping working every single day that I can. I'm gonna keep working, and I'm gonna come back better, and I'm gonna get on the Bangtao team. I'm gonna get a fight signed. I'm gonna win a fight. I'm gonna knock somebody the fuck out. And I know I'm just gonna keep getting better and better, and I'm gonna keep becoming a better and better and better fighter every single day. And I'm so excited for that journey. I'm so excited. You know, 60 days in Thailand, 60 days training at Bangtao MMA has been so much fun. I just can't express enough how much I appreciate and love all the coaches, my family, my friends. It just means the entire world to me that I've been able to do this. You know, I rank the classes, but they're all incredible. You know, if you're coming here, do all of them. Don't sit out, do all of them. I feel like I'm in better shape. You know, like, I feel like my shoulders have gotten broader. I've lost some fat on my arms, my legs, my biceps are bigger, my quads are bigger. I feel like my core is much stronger. I look better. I don't have abs, but I kind of, like, after a good workout, they're looking good. Yeah, you know, like I said, I was gonna say this video was gonna be an hour, but it's probably gonna be 20 minutes. I'm a liar. I got everything packed. That suitcase is full and somehow under 23 kg. This thing is fuller than fuck. And hopefully it works. We got the passport. We got the passport. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some lunch across the street, some pizza, and then I'm going to walk with both these things. About a 15-minute walk to the barber. I'm gonna get a full shave, so I'm gonna be bald. I'm gonna trim to get some scruff on my face, and then I'm gonna get a ride from there to the airport, and then I'll be from Phuket to Singapore, Singapore to Vancouver, Vancouver to Oregon on my birthday, landing at 3 p.m. on August 2nd. I'll be 20 years old tomorrow. Pretty crazy, you know. I'm excited that I came back for my birthday. You know, I wouldn't want to spend it anywhere else but with the people at home. But yeah, man, you know, it's just so amazing that I got this opportunity, and I'm so grateful. It's so hard to express what it means to be here, and so hard to express the fact that I am here, because it means the absolute world to me. You know, like I said, I'm gonna keep working at home every single day. I'm gonna keep working to get better, to be a better fighter, to be a better person. I'm just gonna keep going every single fucking day, man. I'm just gonna keep doing it, and yeah, you know, that's really all I can say. You know, like, obviously, I've only been doing it for 2 months, but this is something I really want to do. So yeah, I really don't have much else to talk about. We have a decent UFC fight tonight. Not anything terrible, not anything real amazing. I'll watch in the airport. Haven't really figured out what I'm gonna watch yet during the flight. Hopefully I can just sleep through it all. If I can't though, I'll download something later. Yeah, I'm gonna make an Instagram post with all the photos I took of everyone and all the good photos I have of this trip. And you know, I'm gonna shout this video out. So if you're here from the Instagram post, I appreciate that. Yeah, man, just words can't even be used to describe how amazing this was and how grateful I am and how excited I am to keep going this journey and how excited I am to come back better, sharper, faster, stronger, and keep doing this and get a fight and win that fight, man. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, thank you guys so much. If anyone, whoever watched these videos, whoever watched all 60 days, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, any likes, comments, any subscribers, any viewership, anything like that. I appreciate. I hope everyone has a good weekend. I know I'm excited to be home. I'll be home on my birthday. Other than that, I think that covers about everything. Incredible trip, incredible coaches, incredible team. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you, Bangtao. Thank you, Thailand. Thank you guys. Love y'all. All of you.